Hi guys! So today is it's like a continuation from the last video I posted a week ago. And again, I'm going to talk today about vocabulary and using language when you're speaking. So one thing I have been noticing recently is that some students probably try to use too much clever vocabulary. Now, there's nothing wrong with clever vocabulary, alright? It's great to have advanced vocabulary. But if you use too much of it, actually, your speaking sounds very, very strange. It does not sound natural, and it doesn't really sound good. So, I've got a couple of students who have got great vocabulary, seriously good vocabulary, but they kind of string all the vocabulary together. So they use lots and lots and lots of very advanced language all in one sentence, but it has no meaning because there's nothing underneath the vocabulary to support it. There's no story, there's no context. It's just a long list of words. So I'm going to suggest to you that when you're learning vocabulary, and particularly at the higher levels where, I understand you want to use advanced vocabulary, you should be pushing yourself to expand your vocabulary range. But all this advanced vocabulary really is kind of like salt and pepper on your food. You need to have the dish of food to put the salt and pepper on. And this is the same. It's the same with speaking. You need to have a story. You need to have something to say in order to use these words. And the other thing I would say, and I've just thought of this as I'm speaking, is that it's great to learn these words, but you need to learn the collocations. You need to know how to use the words. It's not okay to just come up with random stuff. It needs to fit into what you're saying. Now, let me think. How would be a good way to learn vocabulary in a way that you know how it fits into a context? Well, I think this could go all the way back to my first video in July about acquiring versus learning. So, if you sit down and you learn a long list of words with no context, that's awesome, but you won't be able to use them. If you acquire a couple of words through reading or listening, they'll come with a context and with the structure you need to use them with. Okay? So, yes, words are like salt and pepper. They need to be backed up by your story or your answer to the question. Let go of worrying about your clever vocabulary. Just learn the words and let them come out of your mouth. And play with learning versus acquiring language. You might have acquired some language by watching this video. I hope so. My name is Sarah. I'm an English teacher and language anxiety coach. I help learners overcome their fear of speaking and using English.